y'all. I feel like I'm disconnected from how you guys are doing, what you're up to. So I thought I would do a quick reading for anyone who ends up watching this to see what exactly is going on and how you're doing. So, all right, let's do pick a card where you'll intuitively choose one of these, and then we will go into the messages, because I feel like a lot of people in the world, maybe someone's having eye issues. I feel like this is a really peak point. There's a lot of really intense things that are changing in the world. And so if I can offer any help or support, or if the universe can, then I want to. So let's get started. Okay, just a second. So just take a slow, deep breath if you'd like, and hold it. Okay. Breathe out. Okay, so without looking at these. All right, I'd like you to choose one of these intuitively. If I can make this easy. So this is 1. And then the middle one is 2. And then this one is 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So you can just take a deep breath and see which one you're intuitively drawn to. 1, 2, or 3. Uno, dos, tres. And pause this if you need to, if you're watching this later on. Okay, some money stuff going on. Some family issues, maybe with younger children, and then a change in career. So let's get started. We'll start with number 1. Okay. So thank you. And just show me what is going on with those who chose card number 1. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, wow. Not bad. Okay. All right. Maybe I should turn the camera down a bit. This is not bad at all. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Okay. Maybe. All right. So, card that you got, if you had chose card number 1, and you can always go back and look at that if you need to, is Teacher. Hi, Gubby. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So if you chose card number 1 in the beginning, what this says is an ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. If you chose the card number 1, it's likely that you might not exactly be a teacher, but it's likely right now that you are stepping into a role in your life where you communicate a lot. You could be someone who's very, very good with science and technology. You might be the go-to person for figuring out mathematical things. I'm also really feeling like there's something here. If you're watching this video right now, there's something here about speaking up. I feel like you're a bit bored in life, but okay, there we go. Disconnected for a second. So the story here is this person was put in prison and sentenced to death because they basically outsmarted this toxic city. Everybody is lying and cheating and stealing and doing all this, and they weren't, but they somehow were surviving. And people didn't like that. So they sentenced them to death. So the story here is he or she, the night before being killed, they are sitting in this prison, okay? And the story here is they are stealing these swords, and on the surface it seems like, oh, look at that, sneaking and stealing things and trying to get away. But the reason that he or she is stealing these is to prevent the guards, the officials, from killing him. And so he's trying to take away their means to kill him. And this is just another sign about the context matters. So this person does survive, And is it better to not do that and then be killed, or to do that and survive? So you might be in a situation right now where it feels impossible. And I want to offer a lot of compassion and patience so you can do that for yourself. We're always doing the best we can with what we've got. And it's up to you to decide what is right for you, okay? So let's look at card number 3. I hope that helps a bit. Okay, money. Number 3 is about money. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. All right, so if you chose card number 3 from the beginning, what good news is coming for you is you're coming out of a period of intense financial stress, okay? So let's see. Tell me more about card number 3. Thank you. Yeah, you're worn out. You've been tired of barely earning money and barely keeping it from other people's paws. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and you feel like you've been really standing in one place. For some of you, you've been having migraines. Okay, hey. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so if you chose card number 3, the money stress that you're going through is not just because you're messing up or you're not spending money right. No matter what people are telling you, it's so easy to be hard on ourselves. But what this is telling me with this Midas and Miser, first of all, some of you have a friend or a family member that is basically leaking you of resources, of money. Maybe they're asking for it all the time. Maybe they're demanding, and they're so stressful, they're keeping you from holding a job. And you always should take responsibility. I'm not saying blame everybody. However, there's various parts of this story. And you've been having trouble getting one of your ideas off the ground, but you've been going through a lot. First of all, you're extremely resilient. Look at how worn out he is, or she is, looking over your shoulder. And there are some people here that are friendly to you. You do have some people in your life that genuinely want to connect with you, but because of all this chaos, to say the least, look at this. I don't know if chaos is the right word. Something happened about 10 months ago that felt like a betrayal for you. And as I'm looking at this, there's 3 people here and 3 likes, and it's card number 3. You've had about 10 months ago from this, you had backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, exhaustion, inability to cope. But this is the good side of this. So for some of you, you've been having issues with your son. This is something is dead, done, and over with. But also, this means the worst is behind you. For some of you, 9/3/10 could be important. September 3rd might have been important. Oh, September 13th, isn't that coming up? Whenever I put this out there, September 13th could be a day when all this struggle and trying to defend yourself, especially your money, is going to be put to rest. Because this says you delight in sharing what you have with an open heart. And you deserve to be around people that don't take from you quite so much. What I can say is, because of all this chaos, you've been a little bit reckless. You've been, a bit imbalanced. You've been really struggling to pay just the basics to get through life. So you've been a bit rushed. You've been a bit indulgent. You might have been drinking a little bit more than usual. You might have even given up for some of you, you've been trying something brand new. You've been putting your toes in the water, maybe a new job. It could be investing for somebody. But So you've been trying to cope with all this pain, which also keeps you from your purpose. And that is what is definitely ending on September 13th, which must be coming up. So September 13th will be good. And no matter what, even though people have taken from you, people have betrayed you 10 months ago or so, you're still giving. And many people around you are not yet. Really try to balance any coping skills you have that you know are holding you back. So try to, if you're drinking a little more, drink a little less. If you have been if you've been kind of escaping things, you've been going off on your own, or you've been spending time with people that hurt you, you do what you have to do. But I'm just saying that if you can withdraw from that a little, on the 14th, it looks like there's a lot of good things coming in. So how about one more thing for card number 3? What is something you can put less energy into? Less energy, less energy, less energy into. Hello? Maybe that's it for you. Okay. What can you put more energy into? What should you put more energy into? Card number 3. Okay. It's funny, at the bottom you have enthusiasm. So you've been a little worn out. This is saying if you are someone who, maybe you're a salesperson, it says actor, politician, preachers, inspirational speakers, athletes, performers. Maybe if that's what lights you up, but you haven't been doing it, see if you can find a gentle or slight way to speak up. Also, this also says good news, and also releasing fear. You might also be having some issues with your animals, like your dogs, and that can get better by the 18th. So 13th through the 18th will be a very powerful time for you. I saw this thing today, this interview between Mel Robbins and Oprah, and Mel Robbins just wrote this book called Let Them. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of her or anything, but she's all right. But this book, Let Them, essentially is what this is coming down to, especially around the 13th. If people are betraying you, if people are taking your money, and you try to get in your head like, oh, what are they doing? Why are they doing that? What if I do this? It's essentially saying, if people are going to treat you bad, let them show you who they are. And then let yourself respond from the truth. If you always sort of try to intervene and fix people and make things better, and you're never fully seeing who they are, sometimes they'll surprise you, right? Sometimes we think people are up to no good because of our own filters, and turns out they're just trying to live their life and love you. And if you chose card number 3, there are probably 10 months ago, there was someone that really hurt you. And I feel like you've healed a lot from that. And yet, if people are going to use others to kind of talk badly about you, or are resentful towards you, let them show you who they really are. And if you know who they are, let yourself off the hook of trying to fix people. You can take action to interact with certain people less, or to give less, or to give more. But you can give so much of your time and energy and money and power away trying to fix people who are not trying to be fixed. They're not sitting around the house thinking, gosh, I betrayed someone 10 months ago. how can I betray them less now? I mean, they might be. If they are, then that's impressive, but we spend so much time in our heads trying to live other people's lives because we're afraid to live our own. But this is beautiful. You have a great business idea, by the way, and like water off a duck's back, any of this chaos and backstabbing and uncertainty is going to fall away in the next few days. So that's what I have for you. I'm sending lots of good energy. Love yourself. You deserve good things. And let me know how it goes and what happens. You can let me know in the comments here, or you can send me an email. I'll put my email in there. Also, if you'd like a personal reading like this or a personal hypnosis, I'll add the link for that as well. How about one more card? Everyone who ends up watching this, who are you becoming? Who are you at your best? Who are you becoming? No, what strength within you is rising up? What is your strength right now? What is your strength? Wow. Okay. Healer. Okay. Some of you might be cosmetologists doing people's hair, but healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And you've been essentially healing and helping people that aren't very grateful, people that aren't really into it. For some of you, you spend a lot of time trying to help a sibling that struggles. And you're stepping into the kind of healer, whether that's literally, you might, do Reiki, or you might be a counselor or a doctor, or you're just someone that really feels driven to help others. You're going to start actually being appreciated. And that's beautiful. For some of you, you just changed your carpeting or you bought a rug of some kind, but your abilities are real. So I hope that we get to connect again soon and take good care of yourselves. Remember, in the end, everything will be okay. And if it's not okay right now, then it's not the end. Take good care of yourselves and comment below. Bye.